What's up, people? Did you guys watch the fantastic game that was Monday Night Football? Dude, I was on the edge of my seat for that second half. It was insane. That was a good game. No, that game was phenomenal. And you would think with a matchup like that, with two teams that have incredibly high-powered offenses, there would be absolutely no defense. Nah, that game gave us the best of all three worlds. There was defense with turnovers and scoring off of defense. There was high-flying offense with almost 800 combined yards passing between the two. There was field goals and good punts and questionable kick returns, I would say, by Tyreek Hill. But whatever, it happens. That game, phenomenal. Super Bowl, dude. If that's the Super Bowl matchup, I'm all in for it. That was intense, dude. At the 11-minute point in the fourth quarter, I saw Mahomes had 368 yards and 5 touchdowns. I was like, oh my gosh, dude's gonna throw up more on there. Saints have a legit shot to get in there too, dude. If Chiefs Saints is the Super Bowl, that would be even better. That would be just as good, not even better, but just as good. That punter knew he was going to return. Yeah, I mean that's a terrible way to go into returning a kick, is I'm going to return it or regardless. But yeah, Hecker pinned him deep twice there towards the end. I don't want the Steelers or the Pats in there either. That's possible. I mean, the Dolphins have been it's been in question whether or not the Dolphins will draft somebody or not. I did see a mock draft the other day, and it said that they would take Dwayne Haskins out of Ohio State if he did indeed enter the draft. Oh, thank you. I'm here every week if you want to come back again. And I missed what that other comment was after the Giants thing. I'm sorry. Or the Giants, the Dolphins. Jeez. I don't think, yeah, he had 55 yards rushing. I don't think he cares. I mean, he still had, well, he didn't score, but I mean, we can talk Green Bay if you want. I just try to keep it open to everything. But yeah, I don't think Todd Gurley cares if he doesn't rush for 100 yards and have multiple touchdowns. He seems like the kind of guy that's like, if we win, we win. And they won. It was a hell of a game. Marcus Peters, that's who it was. He's the one that got not the last interception, but maybe it was the last interception. No, I don't think it was the last interception. I think it was the one before that. Is where he got the interception. They were saying like, "Oh, this is the big deal because he used to play for him." And yeah, I am ready for Thanksgiving. I'm ready for some food and football. Might do former Chiefs. Might do a Thanksgiving special show. We'll see. Depends on what I got going that day. Undecided. But next week we do have a guest star. So we're pushing Tyler out and bringing in some new faces. What do you mean questionable play calling by McVay? Where am I going? I'm just going to go home. Just depends on whether or not I come back here or if I stay at home and do whatever. Might be staying at home. I don't know. If we do that, I don't know. We'll see. Who are the guests? Well, you'll have to come next week and find out. It's not going to be huge names. We're not that legit here yet. Not yet. Eventually, we'll have Scott Van Pelt in here, something like that. What happened to Tyler? He's just at home. Rams went 3-0 close to the end of the game. Oh, when they did it, when they threw it, or they got the first and 15 after that false start, and then they had to they threw it the 3 times. Yeah, that's true. And the announcers kept saying that too. They were like, "Why don't you just run the ball?" They should have. It would have kept the game going, but whatever. It happens. There's still one, but yeah, that was very questionable at that point. Excuse me. What do you mean if McCarthy did? He has done dumb stuff like that. There's been like theories going around that Aaron Rodgers is playing bad to get McCarthy fired, and that would be funny if he was. But I don't think he is. At least you would hope not. I just hope. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say next Sunday, but we're not doing a show next Sunday. It's gonna be on Monday because I'll be in Green Bay next week. Or well, let's see. What day is that? Yeah, not this coming weekend, but the week after I'll be in Green Bay. So we're going to be having Monday shows for weeks. That's just how it keeps ending up. But yeah, hopefully we'll then be able to determine whether or not McCarthy is getting fired or not, or how Aaron's playing. I'll be able to see it up close. And Jair Alexander said he signs every 23 jersey that he sees. So I'm bringing a Sharpie and I'm wearing a Jair Alexander jersey. You guys will see if I get that thing signed or not. I sure hope so. I don't remember where my ticket's at, but I think I'm sitting by Green Bay sideline. So that'll be exciting. Hmm. Oh, I didn't even check. Last I saw that Goff didn't answer what question, Jake? Last I saw, Goff didn't have over 400 yards, but he did end up getting over 400 yards. So they almost had 900 combined passing yards in this game. That is insane. What's your question, Jake? I'm not seeing a question. Yeah, Goff had a rushing TD too. He had four passing touchdowns, 413 yards, 6 yards rushing, and a touchdown. This is kind of reminiscent. Like if you just want to look at Patrick Mahomes, almost reminiscent of his game against Baker Mayfield in college, Oklahoma and Texas Tech, where they had 5 turnovers. Did he have 2 fumbles? Oh, yeah, he did have 2 fumbles. Yeah, I mean that's what killed him in this game. But dude, I would gladly take Josh McDaniels. Do I think he's actually going to leave New England to go to Green Bay? Probably not. Maybe he's got a better team to go to there than if he would have gone to Indianapolis. But I just feel like he won't do it. Yeah, but anywho, the point that I was making, it's reminiscent of Texas Tech, Oklahoma when he was in college. I've heard Harbaugh to Green Bay too. I mean, they've got options, so I would get rid of McCarthy for sure. But yeah, and Mahomes in that game against Oklahoma had insane stats, and it was a like incredibly high scoring game, and they still lost. So reminiscent of that. I don't want Jason Garrett. I feel bad for the Cowboys still having Jason Garrett. I don't want Marvin Lewis either. He's going to stay in Cincinnati forever. I do want to throw out there prayers to Alex Smith. Yeah, that was a gross injury, and coincidentally, really weird. 33 years ago to the day, and the exact same age as Joe Theismann when he got sacked by Lawrence Taylor and broke his leg. Yeah, that was weird. But hopefully he can make a full recovery and come back just fine and not have to end his career like Theismann did. Hola, ¿cómo está? Dallas does have a chance at winning that division now. The Redskins were leading it. Alex Smith's out. Colt McCoy is starting now. Dallas has been playing much better. They have a good shot at winning it. Yeah. There is a lot of drama on the Warriors. Apparently, Draymond told Kevin Durant to leave. So who knows what's going on there? Steph's out with an injury. They've lost 3 straight. Turmoil in Golden State. Yeah, when the season started, I picked the Eagles to go back to at least the NFC Championship, and I don't think they're going to get anywhere near that. They're playing terrible this year. I don't know what the heck changed, but they're not playing good. Soy bien. Gracias. Trust Colt McCoy. I do have a lot of faith in Colt McCoy, but I just don't think his skill set's there anymore. I didn't think he was that great at Texas, but I thought it was everything else around him. He was just a good leader and team manager. And where'd everybody go? We had like 9 to 10 people in here, and you all bailed. Jake, apparently you're in both of these. Yes, Mark Sanchez. They just signed him today. He was horrible in Cleveland, but everyone is. Dude, I thought Brandon Whedon was decent, and he was the last one to lead them to like more than 5 wins in a season. Mahomes did play incredible tonight, but he did have 5 turnovers, and that's pretty bad. I know the last one was kind of like, man, it's the end of the game, but still, like, just those 4, the fumble for a touchdown and the pick 6, like, it's bad. But he still had a phenomenal game. 33 of 46, 478, 6 touchdowns. Insane. Brian Hoyer was decent. ¿Te gustó la nieve que te envié? So bad. Did he really? That was a while ago. Yeah, I like hockey. Blackhawks finally got their first win under their new head coach. I wish Tyler would have been here for the past few weeks. He could have raged about the Hawks firing Quenville. No, yeah, that's 2007. Is it criminal here? What do you mean? I'm not in Detroit. Geez, I sure hope so. If Green Bay can beat Minnesota next week, that'll put them in a better position to at least make a wild card. I know. That's okay. What up, Glenn? Glenn, are you happy that the Colts finally won a game? What if they tie again? That would be nuts. And that would be the first time two teams had tied twice in a season. Oh, that was let me look, see exactly how long this was. Finally won a decent game. Luck for MVP? No. What? It said you liked it. I do watch hockey. You think so? Dijo que te gusto on Instagram. My favorite social media, I guess Twitter. I used to be a big Facebook guy, but not so much anymore. Well, hello there. How are you? How could a game go for 5.5 hours? Well, that one almost went for 4. So just add another. Yeah. The technically like the longest game ever was like 8 hours, but that had weather delays in it, which is crazy. But um, now I can't find that one thing I was looking for. What do you mean? Definitely not Snapchat. I didn't see what you said. My Super Bowl pick, dude. If I can get a game like tonight with the Chiefs and the Rams, that would be phenomenal. Um, Sadly, I think the stupid Patriots will probably get in there. I think it might be like Saints Patriots, which as long as oh yeah, I've got multiple things going here. And you live in Atlanta? No, you can't send things on Periscope. As much as I would like to have like a Chiefs Rams or a Chiefs Saints Super Bowl game, I just don't see it happening. But it'd be nice. But yeah, Saints Patriots is what I'm going with right now. Well, the Chargers just got beat by the Broncos, who aren't even that good. I want longest overtimes. I want longest games. I would say the Steelers are up there for the AFC side, but I'd rather not have them up there either. Yeah, Wisconsin's basketball team is finally putting it together and getting things going. They're in the top 25 now. That'd be fine too. Two teams nobody would think of, that's fine. I just don't want the Patriots in there. Like after a while, I get sick of having the same teams in there. Like and now I'm sick of the college football playoff now because everybody always babies Alabama. Like, yeah, this year they're undefeated, but last year they lost and didn't even play in their conference championship and still got in. So it's I mean, having them there every single year is so annoying. It's not. It's not though. And yes, thank you. What are they ranked? 23rd. Yeah, Alex Smith's injury is. Oh, sorry, I was replying. Yeah, you, Eastern Illinois? Why? Are you just seeing the ISU thing in there? You didn't do much against them. But yeah, Alex Smith, that was a wild injury, 33 years to the day after Theismann. I am busy. Oh, you graduated from Eastern? Okay. It's a conspiracy. Oh, breaking legs on November 18th for the Redskins. Yankees messed up what in signing that one pitcher? Oh. Well, when it comes back, I'll block. From the Mariners, yeah. Whatever his name was. I saw that one earlier when I was at work. All right, Glenn. It's not giving me an exact time of how long it took, but the official game time and like time that they played was 82 minutes and 40 seconds. The Giants did win. They played the uh, Buccaneers again. Yeah, the Packers have been terrible in the fourth quarter this year, apparently. What do you mean got smoked? They lost by 3. Getting smoked is losing by more than like 2 touchdowns. Yeah, now Jameis is starting again, and he didn't look all that great the other day. When am I going home? Wednesday. Who did who lose to? Green Bay? Hi, other girl. They've lost to the Seahawks, the Patriots, the Rams. Um, Colts have more wins than the Packers. Yeah. Strength of schedule is not the same, though. They didn't get smoked. They lost by 3. Yeah, Lions. That's 2. Rams and Chiefs have buys next week. Darn, we don't get to see the excitement. Who's knocking on my door right now? Oh my, receiving fan mail in the middle of the show. Thank you. Even though I told you not to. She's not even in here right now. Oh, there you are. What is that? It's a present from somebody, even though I told them not to. cookies from a super fan. Dude, I wish it was a present from him. I'd shove it up his butt. No, far from. Yes, cookies. They're my fave. There's a mixture. Saints do have great chance to win it. Their offense is incredible, and their defense is playing good enough. Rams and Chiefs showed a lot tonight. Gives good tape for everybody else the rest of the season to look at. I mean, they did the same though against the Saints. Like they gave a lot of the Saints. Dude, I'm sure both teams could have racked up. Mahomes sets the record for most touchdown passes on Monday Night Football. There you go. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure both teams tonight could have put up 70 apiece had they just let it go all night. Texans dark horse in the AFC. I don't think the Bears are really a dark horse in the NFC if you win the division. I want to be mad at you, but I can't. Oh, I for sure don't think they're going to win it all. I mean, I said at the beginning of the season that they added a lot of pieces. Their defense obviously was going to be really good, and their offense had a chance of being really good. But it depends on how far Trubisky takes them. I'm not hating. It's just I wouldn't be mad at you for spending money on me. I don't like when people do. Is this really a thing right now? Is our sports scope being overrun by some? Dude, don't hate on the cookies. It was a kind gesture. What are those? Still. KSR bus. I've eaten other things on here. You're not going to be making the playoffs. I'm not a big NBA fan, but I do follow it a little bit. Really? Hmm. What do I think of Lamar Jackson? I think they should have let him throw the ball a little bit more. He ran the ball really good, but they didn't let him throw it a whole lot, and he only had like 170 yards passing or something. What am I saying? I'm saying that the Giants are terrible and they're not going to make the playoffs. Oh, well, if you say so. Yeah, but that whole division is terrible. Bears did. I mean, I wouldn't say they necessarily did that to the Vikings, but they did play pretty well against them. It was only like what, a 5-point game. They should. I mean, they can try to win out. Yeah, there's a chance, but it's so. But yeah, you think so? Browns are going to take the Super Bowl? Definitely. And why do you say that? Coming from a Pats fan? Okay. Is that, yeah, that's Hoagie. What up, buddy? You not? Let's see. The Giants still have to. Let's see. How good is Zion? Dude, he's been playing insanely good. Giants still have to play the Eagles, Bears, Redskins, Titans, Colts, and Cowboys. I'll take that as a no then. You excited for the Colts Giants game? Yes. Some teams do still play defense, Glenn. Eagles might show up this weekend and play you tough. You never know. 8-8 can win that division, which is sad. You would have said no anyways. They do need to improve their secondary. A lot of young guys that don't know what they're doing. Shows how tough a division is. Yeah, okay. The cookie cupcake, it was just cookies. Found a funny video while I was on the Insomniac Twitter page. I sent it to my sister. I know they're difficult to place orders with. Prolific practice squatters. What's not correct? Yes, that's better. Oh, yeah, they usually are. How's it going, my guy? Got a good chunk of people in here tonight. All right. Because the Giants apparently don't want Justin Herbert anymore. That's why. Who won, the Chiefs or Rams? The Rams did. How's the cookies? They're pretty good. Honestly, I love strawberry milk. Ain't cookies. Leave me alone, Casey. Kind of. There's a bunch of different kinds. Is today my birthday? No, not for a couple months still. Casey, did you leave? Why aren't you eating cookies? Mom gave me coffee cake and you didn't get any. Ha ha. There you are. Shout out. Giants won't run the table. They're losing next week to the Eagles. You think so? You've been wanting Justin Herbert for weeks, and now you're saying he sucks just so you could try to win the next couple games and make the playoffs, possibly? Mom gives you stuff all the time. When's my birthday? It's in February. Single season record for what? Touchdown passes? Eagles did get smoked by the Saints. Should have drafted Darnold to the Giants. February what? Glenn, you can see it on Facebook. 23rd? No. Darnold does kind of suck. Kemba had 43 points. He had 60 the other day. Yeah, 55 is the record. I just didn't know if that's what he was referring to or not. Yeah, 60 points and loss, which is wild. Mom gives you food stuff all the time. You still have my brats. Send them and let's see. We'll put a contest to them. Of course they did, Glenn. I think Darnold has potential to be good. He's just on a bad team, so he looks really bad. I'm not a fan of him, but you think Josh Allen's going to be a bust? I was pretty high on him coming into the draft. Career-ending foot problem, huh? You're what? You been to McDonald's? Yes, tonight. You drafted Mayfield, what, in fantasy? No, I didn't get a Big Mac. I got to make rib, Glenn. I know. I wasn't trash. Wait, which Allen? Because there was two, or yeah, never mind. Anywho, I was kind of high on Josh Allen coming out, but that's right. It's McRib season. Shout out to Scotty, McRib season. Where does Jameis go? Probably nowhere good. Bucks will probably re-sign him and be dumb. Breaking news: the Blues just fired their head coach. Bruh, Uncle Scotty. Yeah, but the Bucks have been dumb. Like they should have probably already gotten rid of him, and they still have him. Then you don't have the McRib there. Personally, yes, I say Jordan. Statistically, yeah, LeBron's gonna be better just because he's been playing for millions of years. He comes and goes all the time. Or no, what? Oh, or not? Just kidding. Oh, maybe. What? What do you mean no McRib? What do you get? Where do you guys live? I know where you are, Glenn, but where do you live that you don't have McRib either? The McRib is fantastic. How does Nevada not have the McRib? What is it? It's a rib sandwich, Glenn. Oh my. My sister's trying to get famous off of my show. Oh, that's sad that Mother Russia doesn't have the McRib. I quite enjoy Russia. Is the McRib literally like a Midwestern thing? I will be so happy if it is. Nah, she's fine. Oh, well, I thought you were. The sauce is nauseating. Dude, it's just a really good barbecue sauce. Love you all, don't worry. Why won't you eat pig? And yeah, onions and pickles are on it. Exactly. Glenn, you have some things that we don't. Now, I did not get the McRib and 20 nuggets. a little bit of a challenger, but I totally go for it. Why? Do you drink wine? That's literally one letter off. Come to Illinois and get you a McRib. It's yeah, like on a hoagie roll or whatever they want to call that. Like killer jellyfish. Yeah, it's got some weird things there. Glenn, what it is, it's like a hoagie roll, a rib, like a pork rib, literally like doused in barbecue sauce with onions and pickles. It's awesome. You think he's going to win the MVP? I think Breeze has got it this year. The ozone layer. What's a hoagie? Kind of, it's like a fancy hot dog bun, kind of looking. And that's what it kind of looks like, I guess you could say. I don't know. I mean, what does Breeze have right now? Like Subway, not like that big. What do you mean we have good barbecue? Illinois doesn't have very good barbecue. What? You have to get off at 1:30, or am I getting off? I do. Yes. Oh, gracias. Buenas noches. Send me your arepas. Okay, well, what do you call the North? Because I am like the North. Oh, Cyrillic. Hello. Oh, well, that's totally different than good barbecue. Oh, thanks, Glenn. Yeah, why isn't this giving me like totals here? Yeah, 25 TDs and one pick. And yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, well, that's like Northeast, not North. There's literally like a line that tells you what's North and South. Dude, if Eli's smart, he'll retire. But I don't think he is that smart. I think he owes something to that organization and will be there longer than he should be. I thought he did have 37. Yeah, he had 31 going into tonight, and then he threw 6. Well, no, he didn't. It said you were the first one to ever do it. Rams Chiefs for the Super Bowl. That'd be a perfectly fine Super Bowl in my opinion. Breeze did beat the Rams. It doesn't say he did, Glenn. It said you were the first one. That is true. It does. My sister's trying to play a game with me, and I don't know what it is. Hey, that's fine. You guys can send me cookies too if you want. You can send me a beer too. That's fine. I don't know if I could get a dead bird in my mailbox because my mailbox is like a lockbox in a building. I have to work pretty hard to put a dead bird in there. Or just ask the mailman. Would be very nice though. I have watched The Office. I'm not like a huge fan. Like I know there's people that literally quote it every single day of their lives and watch it every single day of their lives. I ain't that crazy about it, but it's a funny show. God, I sure hope so. Offensive Rookie of the Year has a good shot at being Baker Mayfield because he's been playing pretty well. Trying to think like who else it could be, but I don't know. Barkley is in the conversation there. Mm, yeah, it's literally probably going to be one of those two, Barkley or Baker. Yeah, it's one of those two. Oh, for sure. That's why nobody but a quarterback's won the MVP for the past like a decade or so. It's hard for anybody else to win MVP. Yeah, but Glenn, look at what he's doing with the offensive line that he has. I mean, they lost to Auburn last year and then didn't even go to their conference championship, so shouldn't have even been in the playoff, honestly. Oh yeah, I kind of laughed at that, and then I got like 8 other questions. Yes, you did. Yeah, I don't think that one will be as bad as you think, honestly. LSU has been playing out of has not been playing their best football recently. Good. I hope you do. You're not off there. How are the cookies? They're pretty good. Thanks. Didn't Adrian Peterson win it? As long as Alabama doesn't win it, I'm fine with somebody else winning it. Georgia wins it, or dude, I know, and I love strawberry milk too, which is funny that you said that. Because we were talking about offensive rookie of the year. I don't know. Baker's got a pretty good shot at it. I don't think Villanova or Temple is going to win it, but all right. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, Alabama probably will win it, but why doesn't Baker deserve it? He's doing pretty good things with a terrible team. Well, not so terrible team anymore, but they can't win apparently. Well, that's why I said him or Barkley is going to be the only ones to win it. I mean, I thought Landry was pretty dang good in Miami, and now he's not doing a whole lot this year, but oh, I'm sure they'll keep him around for at least another year there in Auburn. I mean, he did beat Alabama last year. And was it him or the one before him that went to the national championship? It was the one before him, right? I always forget his name. It's not even that hard. Well, yeah, if they're not wide open downfield, he's going to hit somebody else that's not running a deep route. Take the safe option, which is smart. He's playing like Brady, but apparently that's what wins you MVPs. And scout colleges too, like you know about players. What? Duke Johnson has been pretty good. Rosen's not going to win Rookie of the Year. He's not playing that great with an awful team. And Baker's winning or getting the Browns to ties and 2 victories. It's a big deal. He has been playing better, but still not fantastic. I'll get to see him in 2 weeks too. That'll be exciting. Baker went to your high school? Okay. Why did you not tell me this sooner? Dude, if Arizona beats Green Bay, I'm literally like, I'm gonna throw something on the field and be pissed. Oh, so you and Baker were bromigos, huh? I like that word, bromigos. It's a weird name though, Baker. You know what I think this kid's gonna do one day? I think he's gonna bake. Let's name him Baker. I'm starting to ignore you every time you say that now. Rose before hose. That's very possible too. I mean, Green Bay's defense has been playing a lot better than it has been in multiple years, but you know, they still have their moments where they give up a bunch of dumb plays. Do I scout college football? Some of the draft comes. Oh, I mean, I watch college football. I watch a lot of college football actually. There's so many games. Dude, I will say, if we're gonna get on to college football there for a second, I think Washington State might be legit. I know that's why I'm perfectly fine with them getting rid of McCarthy. They should do it now. But yeah, I think Washington State is legit. That offense is incredible. Their defense is actually pretty good. Like they played Arizona the other night, and I know Arizona is nowhere near a top tier team, but they racked up 55 on Arizona in a half, and they scored like 4 touchdowns in a span of like 3 minutes. That's going to be a good game, West Virginia, Oklahoma. I was surprised West Virginia got beat by Oklahoma State, though. Oklahoma State played Oklahoma really good, though, and should have won that game. Think of Jake Butt. Well, that's his last name. He didn't really get to pick that one. Yeah, Les Miles is going to Kansas, which is weird, but I think he's going there just to make some money because there's no expectations really there in Kansas. You go, you hang out there for a few years, do decent. You know, he could win like 4 games every year, make bank, and then they might want to get rid of him after a while. Him and Dungy are jokes. They had all time QBs. What do you mean, like for the Colts? What about Clinton Diggs? Colts a playoff team? No, I think there's too much firepower there in that AFC South. I see you guys had a funny name. Can't say his name. Who? What team are you talking about? When they gonna play a game in Australia? It's gonna be a while. Yeah, Gruden has been pretty awful so far. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. That's kind of he took that too far. Like, yeah, I could see sitting out the beginning of the season to get more money or whatever, but when it comes to jeopardizing an entire season, now you're jeopardizing your future too because everyone's going to be kind of like, oh, well, is he even game ready? You know, he's going to sit out for an entire year and not care. Is he going to come into our team and actually do anything? But Equanimous St. Brown. That is a weird name, Equanimous. How do you just think of that? Like, what are you named after? Yeah, and like his next year, if he signs like well, yeah, I got to know how to say these names. Um, plus, he's a Packer. I know how to say all their names. I wish we got footage of grabbing Gruden by the neck. Of who? Travis Kelce's from a while. Yeah, they went to Cincinnati. Yeah, no, but his next contract's supposed to be like 125% of what his last contract was, and so he's supposed to be making like 25 million or something off of that. Oh, tight end. I'm sorry, I thought that was just a misspelling. Oh, their tight end Jared Cook, or no, yeah, Jared Cook, or was it a different one? Bell's going to the Colts. That's funny, Glenn. That yeah, that's what I said. Like if he gets tagged, and I don't think they can franchise him again, so it would have to be a transition tag. I mean, people have been saying Bell to the Packers, and I think that would be terrible because of how much money he's going to want. I think they can franchise him since he never reported it, possibly, but I mean, he didn't want to be franchised, and then he sat out because they tried to franchise him. I think the transition tag pays a little bit more, so possibly he would take that or something like that. I don't know. That's just like one of the scenarios that I was reading was that he wouldn't sign if it was a franchise tag and they wouldn't offer it. And yeah, excuse you, I know how to say words. Oh, it was probably the funniest thing when someone on our at TV10 tried to say Giannis Antetokounmpo. That would be kind of funny, but I don't think he will. I think he wants to win, and the Ravens aren't there right now. Now who's knocking at my door? All right, you did it again, didn't you? You're gonna order me Chinese food? That'd be cool. I knew I should have never given you my address because you were gonna buy me things. The guy was like really confused. He was like, "Hey, got more stuff for you," and I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." Oh, I appreciate it though. No, that's not from my sister. Did he? What, to confirm the address or something, or that you were ordering more stuff? No, it's just a great fan sending me sending me snacks. I am just some random guy on Periscope. Don't do that. That's not. I'll just tell them that I didn't order it. Then they'll ask for my phone number, and I'll be like, "No, that's not my phone number. That's some random dude's." Oh my! Look at the comment on the order. Oh boy, happy. Oh my gosh. Then I'll order drugs to your door, and I won't accept them. And I have proof of you saying that you're doing it. So, and yeah, I am happy now. Thanks. I was fine with just the first box. You're good. Don't do this anymore. I'll have to tell Tyler about this, and then he'll actually I'll just send him a Snapchat right now. Yes, I do like college football. And have them delivered at the same time. Am I in the KKK? No, why would I ever be in that? Tyler's probably asleep, but I'm going to send it to him anyways. What's my snap? We're not passing out Snapchats here. Would you have asked me that if it was Obama's America? Who do I think will be in the playoffs for college football? Um, thank you. It's going to be stupid again, but it's going to be Alabama, Clemson, probably Notre Dame, and oh well, okay. What about if it was Bush? Hmm. um, and that fourth spot's kind of up for grabs because the Big Ten has Michigan and Ohio State playing each other. Whoever wins that goes to the conference championship. Then, yeah, okay, I see your point. And whoever wins that very well could slide up into fourth. Nathan Peterman, dude. Okay, I feel like he might be playing bad just to get out of Buffalo because other teams are already interested in him and like giving him workouts and stuff. Why don't you want Ohio State to make it? You don't want them getting beat right off the bat? Gruden loves Peterman. Maybe he'll bring him into Oakland. Where's he gonna end up? Who was somebody was gave him a workout the other day. You're not annoying, you're fine. Oh yeah, he worked out for the Lions, that's right. What is this article? There's like a random picture on here that says related to Nathan Peterman, and it has a picture of Peterman and Brett Favre. They probably would get embarrassed. Yeah, Mark Sanchez is back. He goes from holding a clipboard in Dallas to, um, yes, I did. Thank you. Yeah, holding a clipboard on the sideline in Dallas to being a backup. Peterman is not the next Brett Favre. Far from. Maybe in like interceptions thrown, but I don't think he's going to be in the league that long to throw that many interceptions. Was he? The strawberry milk's the bomb. What you mean? Peterman's better than Eli. Did he? I thought he was like there, but then got cut. I don't hate Nathan Peterman. Dude, if you go watch like our old episodes, like go like at the beginning of last season, a lot of people were super high on Nathan Peterman, and I was saying that like he has the potential to be, decent and probably win the Bills starting job. And then he ended up playing horrific. Oh boy, I'm excited to see what this funny stat is. Yeah, the butt fumble. We'll see if it happens again. The XFL MVP, possibly. Oh yeah, the Bucks had like 500 some odd yards and still lost last week. Oh, you think so? Yeah, they just kept shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, luck has time. Oh, I know. You literally have to buy cookies to like get anything there. Yeah, I saw Brissett got into the game again the other day and threw a couple passes. Well, yeah, do you not have to spend a certain amount to get things delivered down there? Could I see the Chargers winning the AFC? No. I could see them winning the AFC West, but not the AFC. Probably not. Oh my gosh, you weirdo. Probably like 2 orders to the same house. Weird. He threw his eyes shut. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He was a nice guy. Oops, I didn't mean mute. I meant block. Don't order again. Then I'll tell him this time, and I'm like, all right, guys, this is what's going on here. And I'll have to explain it to them. Good. No, we're not ordering those. Not yet. He is kind of lucky to have 2 Super Bowls, actually. Is this lane? No. I am a guy, thank you. He got lucky that he completed that pass where he that fumbled around and just threw it up for grabs. The number was from Illinois. What number? The number that the guy called from? Well, yeah, he's in Illinois. How nice of you. Yeah, barely. He should have got sacked on that play. He just barely got thrown out of there and chucked it downfield. Okay, 9 times out of 10, somebody gets in a little like a whatever you want to call that, a scuffle or whatevs like that, with all those guys reaching out and grabbing you, you're going to get sacked. Yeah, exactly. It was like a once in a lifetime play. That's like that would never again happen in his life. Yeah, you and the delivery guy. Oh boy. Yeah, just a little bit. What do you mean my excuse? They won. It's not like they had some crazy, insane play that won them Super Bowl II. They just beat the Raiders. And why do you say that? He doesn't seem to be having a fantastic offense there in Minnesota this year. Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Strawberry milk, I tell you, kids. That's good. Two cookies. Yes, definitely. Well, yeah, we knew that. He does, technically. Yeah, I was surprised he kept his feet in bounds on that play. It's a good catch. Oh my gosh. Why would you do such a thing? No, the throw to David Tyree was a once in a lifetime throw. The Mario Manningham play was just a really good catch. That was just a routine play where he probably threw it a little too far out of bounds, and Manningham just made a really good catch. Oh yeah, why not? That time I was worried. I was like, who the heck's at my door now? There's some psychos here. Who says he threw that with confidence? Yeah, Eli just kind of threw that up there a little too far. And he wanted to spike the ball after his receiver caught it and went out of bounds. With their current team, Why would you not give him the clock stop? He went out of bounds. Got pushed out of bounds when the clock stops. Actually, apparently, well, okay, that's Wikipedia, so you can't trust that. So here, we'll look at the NFL rulebook for it. Start stopping the game clock. I'm just looking to confirm. Okay, it says after the 2 minute warning, and that play happened with like 3 minutes left in the game. Yeah, there was well over 3 minutes left in the game, and it says the clock won't stop after Foles is great. Dude, okay, Foles is better than people give him credit for. Yeah, he's a backup now, but when he was a starter, he set the NFL record for touchdown passes in a game. How do you blame him? You pay attention to the clock. You're an NFL quarterback. The only time you don't have good clock management is when you're Matt Flynn playing against the Patriots. That. What about East St. Louis? It's kind of a gross town. I was looking at the NFL rulebook for stopping the play clock. It didn't specifically say anything about being pushed or stepping out of bounds. I know. Thank you. Stopping the game clock. The game clock operator shall stop the game clock upon a signal by an official or upon operator's own positive knowledge. At the end of a down in which there is a free kick or a fair catch kick, when the kicking team recovers a scrimmage kick that has been touched by the receiving team, when the ball goes out of bounds, when the ball is dead or behind the goal line, at the end of a down in which a foul occurs, when a forward pass is incomplete, when the player who originally takes the snap is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. You stop the clock for that? Exceptions. Oh, yeah, Carson probably would have ran it in himself or thrown a touchdown pass. I'm looking up it's not confirming my theory. After the 2-minute warning of a half, which it was not before, it was not after that, there was 3.5 minutes left. The game clock shall not be stopped, except for a quarterback drops back to pass and is tackled behind the line. You spot the ball until. So yeah, these are like reasons that you do not stop the clock after 2 minutes. Apparently, getting a sack in regulation time is supposed to stop the clock. That doesn't make any sense, but that's what the rule book says. Yeah, you get sacked, you don't stop the game clock. At the time of a penalty for which the ball remains dead, when the referee signals the 2-minute warning, when a down is completed during which or after there is a change of possessions. Okay, so for or when you turn it over on downs, and when an official signals timeout. And I'm reading this from the actual NFL rule book. Giants got 9 home games during Katrina. Saints had away. Oh, yeah, that was weird when the Saints couldn't play in their own place and their home games were away games. But that's what happens. You're 5 foot. Nice. Oh, in 05? Yeah. Close to, but not Lindell. How am I not looking up the right rules? I was looking at from the 2018 NFL rule book. It's not Hillview either. It's double chocolate chunk, Glenn. What do you mean, what site am I on for this rule book? Where'd it go? I started to look up something else. Why would you want to find me? I am looking at the NFLs.com's public content rulebook. It is published by the NFL. It's literally a PDF file just on the section of game timing. All right. Weird people trying to find me without asking. You could have asked first. You asked. I know. I mean, with all the new officials in the league this year, they probably don't know it very well. It's possible. He left Miami and he left Cleveland twice. So who's to say he doesn't? Yeah, they made a weird promo about that. It was like highlights of him in the NBA Finals, and then it said like LeBron's coming home, and it was all Cavs stuff, and then it shows like LeBron dunking for the Lakers, and then it's like, oh, okay, do ya? Is he actually gonna make that? Why would he do what? Um, leave LA because why not? Well, yeah, yeah. I would. I don't like big cities, so I wouldn't want to stay in LA. And why is that? Okay, so word for word, what does it say then? And where did you find it? Scrimmage down? You mean you lost your job for sports? Well, he could make movies while playing basketball. I don't know why you'd want to find me. There's not really much to gain. I'm a poor college student. Big whoop. Ugh, where did all this go? I'm trying to find it and it's not letting go. I got lawyered. Why am I not finding it then? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would want to find me. It's not like you're really gaining anything from finding me. I'm a college kid that talks to people on the internet. Don't have money. Trust me. I wish. We'd be in a much better area doing this if I had money. I don't have all the answers to life. Happened to the Hawks flag. I haven't had that one up in a while, but I mean, Ask me why I call Detroit gross. Because a bunch of people die there and they have a failing infrastructure that now they're finally starting to rebuild that with new business areas. Oh, geez. I appreciate you. Are you just bored? Is that why you tried to find me? I can talk sports for days. It's a blessing and a curse. Oh, East St. Louis? Yeah, because I've been there multiple times, and it's just an uncomfortable area to be in. And why would you ever want to be anything related to St. Louis? Be your own town. I don't like Illinois in general. I'm not here because by choice. Oh, but you cut out everything around it, Turk. How do I know this is legit? See, now I can't find which art or which section and rule, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to find this, and you cut out everything around it. Do I support Illinois? No, I would like to get the hell out of Illinois. Nobody's really doing a whole lot to fix anything here. It's just going downhill all the time, always in debt, always not doing anything. Yeah, he's trying to prove to me why Eli was wanting to spike the ball with 3.5 minutes left, and after a guy went out of bounds. And I'm trying to see on here his. Am I coming to Texas? I will if there's a job for me there. Ew, that's a gross Super Bowl. Go Browns. Are you happy they won more than no games this year or more than one game? See, that's what you would think, but he's trying to say that because it's within 5 minutes of the game being over, that getting pushed out and getting and walking out yourself is different. And I just want to see where it says that. Okay, where were you looking at this? Because I went to the link that you sent me, and stopping the game clock section is the same as what I looked at. Did the clock stop? I don't know. Let's see if it has the thing at the bottom to see that. Yeah, the clock did stop. Why would you want to? I don't know why you're going through all this effort. for no reason. Turk is still trying to prove his point here, and I'm still not seeing where he's showing this. Oh, we might have something here. Okay, Turk, did you not read this right? Because it says, except the game clock will start on the snap after the 2-minute warning of the first half or inside the last 5 minutes of the second. So they go out of bounds and the clock doesn't start until the snap. Literally in the thing that you sent me is that's what it says. Except the clock will start on snap when. Okay. I don't know why you want to see me. You're not gaining much out of this. I don't know if you might be losing. It doesn't even say timeout. It just says when a runner goes out of bounds. It doesn't say a difference between going out of bounds and getting pushed. I don't know why you'd want to. It's a waste of your time. Call the NFL. Okay, call the NFL. Ask them because this doesn't have a difference on here. It literally says the clock won't start until they snap the ball within those circumstances. Would you call to ask them before? Ooh, another Australian. Hello. Glenn, are you still here? There's another Australian. Oh, well, what were you arguing about? Well, thank you. Real men have beards. Why would you call and ask them for that? Never, more than likely. My gosh, why would you complain to the NFL? What are they going to do about it? Thank you. It's a little chilly. It's not that bad though. Glenn, you're back. There's another. Oh, he left again. Hello. No, I don't live in a dorm. And you're still here, even though you said bye. Glenn, there you are. Glenn, there's another Australian in here. Isn't that exciting? I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't want to. I didn't want to jump into that. We're not that close yet. They just joined, Glenn. Glenn, what did I? Beautiful. Okay. Call the NFL and let us know next week. Who? I didn't catch what their name was. I just saw they said hello from Australia. Good night. Come back next week, Turk. All right. I don't know why you're wasting your time. Spinach? And there's more than 3 buildings here. Where's Glenn from? He's from Brisbane. Oh, I know. David Tyree did not last. I have a stock. I do, apparently. He wants to come see me tomorrow. I don't know why. It's a waste of his time. Yeah, Glenn, you told me how to say Brisbane. Oh, you're from Sydney. Okay. Now we're just going to leave this open for the Australians to chit chat. I am going home for Thanksgiving. No, I do not want turducken. Mississippi or Kansas? Mississippi. Well, okay, you talking basketball or football? Yeah, just make a better Amazon list or an Amazon list. Might as well. Yes, I am a football guy. Do quite enjoy. What's wrong with the turducken? It's just it takes too much time. It's a waste of time to make one of those. I know you're not a stalker. It's okay. What do you mean? What's wrong with LeBron? He's been performing pretty well. getting late. Good thing I don't have class tomorrow. Am I having cornbread? Probably not. We'll probably have the usual turkey, mashed potatoes, um, green beans, corn casserole. Yeah, it's about time you don't have class. I haven't had class since last Thursday. I actually work for the Cavs. What do you do for the Cavs? Oh, that's who he did that against? I didn't see. I saw you drop 51. I mean, no, he did 51 against the Heat. Probably not cranberry sauce, Glenn, because I don't. Nobody really eats that. Oh, you were their mascot? That's cool. Ah, I'm not calling anybody. Yeah, corn casserole. No, it was the Heat. What is corn casserole? Corn casserole. Oh, I know, right? Corn casserole is fantastic, Glenn. It's basically just you don't think so? Do you not work for the Cavs anymore? Oh, jeez. So Glenn, what it is like it's kind of a hard thing to describe. It's kind of like I'll bring up a picture and see if I can describe it better. Um, right. No, it's not like cream corn. It's kind of like cornbread, but with like actual corn in it, and it tastes different. I Google search everything. It's better to be right than to have to go back and correct yourself. It's what they teach us these days in the world of journalism. I can search your name and find out that you were the mascot person. Let's see if it'll just tell me. Were you the guy with the sword or were you Moondog? Yeah, they're decent. Yeah, Glenn, I guess you could say it's kind of like the outer parts of a corn dog, and it's just like a bunch of it with corn in it. Nope, no meat. It's just like breading, kind of. Probably gonna have to end this one here soon. It's getting late. There you go. Corn fritter in loaf form. It's one way to describe it. Yeah, Black Friday's on Friday. The insanity of people murdering each other to get good deals. Ugh. I'd rather win the division and lose in the playoffs. Well, I guess depends on the situation because last year Green Bay missed the playoffs and they finally got rid of a bunch of people. Why is it called Black Friday? Because of all the blackout sales, I guess. I don't know. I did Google it. It didn't really tell me much. Oh, it's because so many people go out and do stuff. So there's so many. It's like just like a dark mass of people. Why is Thanksgiving on a Thursday? I don't know. You would think a history nerd like myself would know that, but I guess I don't go that far back. Oh, did you actually give me a name? I didn't see it. I tried looking up like who is the mascot and it wouldn't like give me any names. Yes, we give thanks to football. And it's actually the fourth Thursday in November. You should have watched it. It was a hell of a game. Oh, hello. You could probably be a mascot somewhere else since you have experience. Cowboys beat the Redskins, probably. Hmm. Colt McCoy would have to have a pretty good game, you would think, to beat them, since he hasn't done much. We don't really have any tournaments here with a mascot until you get to like the state basketball tournament. That's not until like March, April ish. They have a mascot. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes here, and then we'll call it a day. It's been a long stream. We've been going for pretty much 2 hours. No, we already have a mascot person, which my mom brought up a good point the other day. I think the person who is the mascot is somebody I know because they always mess with me when I'm like reporting at games and I don't know who it is. You could try. You could try that. Tell that guy to stop being Reggie and you could be Reggie. I got a selfie with Reggie the other day at the football game. It only took me like 3 years, but got her done. All right. Well, the conversation here is obviously dropped off. So we're going to call it a night. Remember, next week, not to like report things like, I mean, Illinois Wesleyan's here in town too. So we go to those sometimes. I went to one of their football games before. but we don't go to like other like if like Illinois State's playing somebody, oh, just to watch them. I mean, I watch them, but I don't go to them really. I mean, I go to Wisconsin games because I'm a Wisconsin fan. No, Glenn, next week is not Tyler. Next week, his name is Noah. So next week, my buddy Noah is going to be on here, and he's super excited to join us. He's been asking me for a little bit now if he could get on here, and you'll find out. Yeah, Corey Clement was a pretty good running back there at Wisconsin. Glenn, if you come back next week and watch, you'll get to see. You'll get to find out who Noah is. He's just a guest. He's just a guest. He's not like going to be a continual person. He'll be on here like every now and then. He's not expected to be here every week like Tyler is. Even though I think Tyler's home for the holidays right now, even though he didn't really have to leave yet. But anyways, that's next week. Come back and find out. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool if it was Joakim Noah? I don't know if that's the direct statement or if you're trying to say guys. Either way, you can ask him next week, Glenn. You can talk. You can ask Noah all kinds of questions next week. All right, guys, we're getting off of here now. So have a great week. Possibly we'll have a Thanksgiving episode. You never know. If not, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Eat lots of good food.